Hello and welcome to today's podcast. I'm Maya, and I'm joined by Finn. We're covering a range of sports news and updates.
Hi, Maya. Hi, everyone. We're excited to dive into some fascinating stories today.
Let's start with the EFL Greatest Games, which are airing on Sky Sports. There are several matches being featured from the 2016-17 and 2017-18 seasons.
That's great. I've heard Sheffield Wednesday versus Sheffield United from the 2017-18 season is one of the featured games. How significant was that match?
The reporting highlights that it was a thrilling encounter. Both teams are from Sheffield, making it a derby match with a lot of local pride at stake. The context suggests it was a memorable game, likely due to the rivalry and the competitive nature of the teams.
Derby matches always bring a lot of excitement. Were there any other notable matchups mentioned?
Yes, there are a few others. Sheffield Wednesday versus Newcastle United from the 2016-17 season is another one. And Sheffield United versus Bristol City from the 2017-18 season is also featured.
Those sound like great matches. What about Ipswich Town versus Sheffield Wednesday from the 2017-18 season? Was that one highlighted as well?
Exactly. The Ipswich versus Sheffield Wednesday match is also part of the EFL Greatest Game series. It seems they're showcasing some of the most intense and competitive fixtures from those seasons.
That's terrific. I'm sure fans of these teams will be eager to relive those moments. What's the broadcast schedule looking like for these games?
According to the information, the games are airing on Sky Sports Plus HD at various times early on Saturday, May 30. For example, Sheffield Wednesday versus Sheffield United is at 3:15 a.m., and Sheffield United versus Bristol City is at 4:15 a.m.
Those are early morning hours for many viewers, but for die-hard fans, that's probably worth staying up for.
Let's switch gears to a different kind of competition. Shrey Parikh, a 14-year-old from Rancho Cucamonga, California, has won the Scripps National Spelling Bee.
Congratulations to Shrey Parikh. That's an incredible achievement. What made his victory particularly notable?
Shrey Parikh won in a lightning round against Ishan Gupta. The reporting highlights that he had finished third in 2024 and had faced some challenges, including losing his school bee last year due to illness.
Wow, he must have worked hard to bounce back. Did the competition reveal any particularly challenging words?
The articles don't specify the exact words, but they do mention that Shrey Parikh has been dominating the bee circuit, including winning several online competitions.
That's impressive. It sounds like he's been preparing well for this moment.
Moving on to some NBA news, there's an update on Mitchell Robinson, the center for the New York Knicks.
Oh, what's the latest on him?
Unfortunately, Mitchell Robinson has broken his right pinky finger. The reports indicate there's no clear timetable for his return.
That's concerning, especially since the Knicks are heading into the NBA Finals. How significant is his role for the team?
Mitchell Robinson is considered an important role player for the Knicks. His absence could potentially impact their strategy and performance in the finals.
The uncertainty around his return must be stressful for the team. Are there any further details on his injury or the expected recovery time?
The articles don't provide a specific recovery timeline. They simply state that there's no timetable for his return, which suggests it's still uncertain.
That's a tough situation for the Knicks. Hopefully they'll be able to adjust their strategy accordingly.
It's also worth noting the passing of Claude Lemieux, a four-time Stanley Cup champion.
Yes, I saw that. It's sad to hear about his passing. What were the circumstances surrounding his death?
According to the reports, Claude Lemieux died by suicide at the age of 60. The incident occurred at a furniture store showroom in Lake Park, Florida.
That's tragic. He had a notable career, winning the Stanley Cup with different teams, including the Avalanche, Devils, and Habs.
Exactly. Claude Lemieux was known for his contributions to these teams and had a memorable NHL career. The hockey community is likely to remember him for his achievements on the ice.
Absolutely. His legacy will live on through his accomplishments in the sport.
Lastly, let's touch on the Premier League Review, which airs on Sky Sports Premier League HD.
Ah, great. The Premier League Review usually provides a recap of the latest matches, right?
That's right. The show looks back at the weekend's action in the top flight. There are multiple episodes covering different rounds, such as round 22, round 24, and so on.
Are there any specific highlights or matches mentioned in the Premier League Review?
The context doesn't go into specific match details, but it confirms that the show covers action from the top flight, giving viewers a summary of the key events from the weekend.
That's always a good way to catch up on the Premier League action. I'm sure fans appreciate the recap.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's been a pleasure covering these diverse stories with you, Finn. From the EFL Greatest Games to the the Premier League review and the significant news in the NBA and NHL.
Likewise, Maya, it's been a great conversation. I hope our listeners have enjoyed the range of topics we've covered today.
Until next time, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone. Goodbye.